When you're stressed, you feel it right here. That's where these lines are crossing. You feel it. Maybe it's here, some people get it in the neck, I don't know. But that's where those lines are crossing, and that's where you have a choice. This is a big choice. It's, am I gonna step down and I'm gonna search like heck to find an excuse? Or can I say, well, that's an indication of where I need to grow next. So how can I change my mindset to be able to succeed in that new reality? Thursday at the office, been doing a little bit of work, fly out for Hartford, Connecticut for the second reality-based rules session with a group out there. Looks like they're having a big attendance. They just emailed me and there's gonna be like 50 to 75 in each group. And that's good attendance for them, so they're really excited about that. Leaving here soon, really looking forward to the trip. It's a long trip over there, but as I'm traveling, I'm always editing, and we're gonna be vlogging it, so stay tuned.
Cause I'm in this forever, ever, 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 ever. All in forever, ever, 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 ever.
First flight at 2 today. First flight at 2.
Is this a dream? If this was my dream, then it's not what it seems.
On the plane, I was doing a bit of editing and my computer was getting low on battery, so I reached in to grab my charger. And oopsie daisies, forgot the charger back at the office. And so interesting how the story starts running. If I don't have my charger tomorrow, then my computer's gonna die during the presentation, and I'm gonna have to do all these different things to get ready and ask for their computer there. And if they don't bring a computer, I'm gonna be in trouble. And it's just a good reminder that even me who facilitates reality-based leadership, reality-based rules, I'm still working my program where I mess this up, but only daily, get into drama, and I just need to catch myself, you know, what do I know for sure? You know, I'm missing my charger, what can I do next to help? I can get my rental car, I can go pick up a new charger at the Best Buy or the Apple store around here. So it's even just catching when you're in drama, and there's always something you can do to add impact or add value. So just a good reminder for me on this trip so far. Tippy toe in Charlotte and on to Hartford. Finish it off here. Just getting to the hotel. Kind of a long day of travel out here to the East Coast. Looking forward to some rest and then a big day tomorrow. Hopefully some of the same results and just a lot of fun with them. Really getting them to learn the philosophy. Just having some new techniques to attack some of these challenges they've had for a long time, maybe coming with a different perspective. So get some shut-eye for tonight, be up bright and early, and just gonna have a rocking session. I love Friday sessions. Usually everybody's ready to do some training, ready to have a little bit of fun because it's Friday, so looking forward to that. Up and at it this morning. All right, training day here. Just getting to the venue. It's always really fun before a session because you never know where it's gonna go. And you know, you got the philosophy as your anchor, but it can go anywhere. You can get any questions, and you can kind of go wherever I guess the issues are, and we just work around the philosophy. So that always makes it really fun. It's kind of like when I used to play basketball right before the game. You just play out all the different scenarios, and then when you get in there, you know, you never know what happens. So looking forward to it. Should be an awesome day with this group. When those two trend lines are in danger of crossing and the going gets tough and we're asked to do more with less, every employee I know fantasizes about one thing and one thing only, and that's quitting. The lottery, the Walmart greeter guy, the LinkedIn on at lunchtime. Gallup, which is a employment research company, they look at engagement levels. They tell us that 68 to 71% of the American workforce quits their jobs every single day. The problem is they keep coming to work and collecting a paycheck. Do we keep, if we have something like that drama, do we keep it with us, by ourselves? No, we need to seek out others who are also disengaged. And so what we do is we collude with others and come up with a list of all the things that would need to change in our reality for us to be okay, for us to be able to deliver this work. And so what often happens, someone's elected the leader, usually someone that's cool with the boss, and we call it Kill the Leader Monday morning meetings. Leader, do you have a minute? We've all been talking. This isn't what I think, but this is what they all think. And I thought I should just let you know. If we could just get more money, more resources, a little bit more time to do all this. If you could explain to our partners what's really going on around here, and if I could have more technology to do my job, have a best friend at work, and then maybe a second best friend on Fridays, and if we could have a jeans day and a pizza day simultaneously, is it paid for? If we could get all of that changed, then we'll be able to give you the gift of our work. And so what often happens is leaders who maybe came up the ranks as doers, they grab that list and go out and try and fix that list. And what are the chances in the short term that we could fix that list for every single person? Could we just call it 0? This is not gonna happen. Now what happens is that gives us more gas for our BMWs. We went to management, they didn't do anything, we told them what we need, which leads to more quitting. And it starts a vicious cycle. When you're stressed, you feel it right here. That's where these lines are crossing. You feel it. Maybe it's here, some people get it in the neck, I don't know. But that's where those lines are crossing, and that's where you have a choice. This is a big choice. It's, am I gonna step down and I'm gonna search like heck to find an excuse? Or can I say, well, that's an indication of where I need to grow next. So how can I change my mindset to be able to succeed in that new reality? Just heading out here, finished up the second session. Key takeaways was really just the idea of not believing everything you think, which is something we say a lot, where our reality is usually never painful. It's the stories we make up about our reality. Another thing that was pretty inspiring is when we went through what we call ineffective questions, or questions that really indicate that we're not being personally accountable. You can go straight from a question that's really in a state of victim-minded thinking, like why doesn't anybody tell me anything, or why doesn't anybody get it? And we talked about this tool that can get them into what can I do to get the information I need, and I can think of 3 things, and the group could name 3 things that they could do, and then go do that. Follow the simple instruction. Just showing that a lot of times, just by asking poor questions, we're stepping out of the power that we already have as employees to add some impact. And just these simple question switches and getting into a more accountable state of mind is a good way to add more impact and, find that empowerment at work that we all want. Someone that heard me at a keynote, I think it was the YP Summit, has reached out and they're giving a presentation. They reached out on Instagram and said, could you explain turn excuses into results again for me? And so I'm just messaging them back and letting them know kind of what it really means, turn excuses into results. And so it looks like he's giving a presentation at his organization about what he learned at the summit. I had a great conversation with one of the HR leaders that set up the program, and she was a little concerned that maybe a couple people that she was just hoping would really jump onto this because they maybe needed some of these techniques on how to ditch the drama, so to speak, and she wasn't sure if they were really getting the message. And I reminded her not to really worry about that, because one of the big values of one of our sessions, especially reality-based rules, is that it just makes drama politically incorrect in the organization. And so if you had a couple people that didn't quite understand or really take away the message right away, there's about 90% of the others that did take away the message that you want, which is the low drama is how we're gonna do things around here. And so what the value is for the leaders then is they are able to coach on some of this new language and some of these new techniques, and everybody's now aware of what causes drama and where drama manifests in the workplace. And so that's a big value add, and that's what she was really relieved about after, is that now they have this foundation that they can work off of and coach off of moving forward. So that's all for today. Hope you guys enjoyed kind of hanging with me, following me around, coming to the training session, all those things. If you liked the video, give it a like. If you got anything to say about it, any comments, any suggestions, anything that has you thinking, feel free to comment below, and let's keep ditching the drama.
'Cause I'm in this forever.